Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the G-Shock 40th anniversary recrystallised GMW-B5000PG-9ER watch. I don't normally talk in these unboxing videos and things. I like to let the unboxing and watch speak for itself. But this one is a very special one. It's right here in this package, and I purchased it from DC Leak here in the United Kingdom. The watch normally will cost £789, but you can save 20% on it through them. And I must say, their service has been incredible. I've bought a couple of watches from them now, and usually you can select the express shipping, which gets the watch to you, next day. So without further ado, let's unbox this. Now, as you probably know, I've recently got into my watches again, and into my G-Shocks. Wearing the 5610 at the moment. Well, the 5610U with the nicer LED and things, and the upgraded module. This was packed fantastically well, very secure. And like I say, I think I received it like a day later. Now, this watch isn't for everyone. It's pretty bling, it's pretty gold, but for me and my colouring and my clothes and things, gold works better than silver for me. All these packing peanuts. But it's nice to see that the box and the package was secure. This isn't my first metal G-Shock. I do have a couple more. But look at this. Lovely package. They've even kind of wrapped it, look. That's lovely, isn't it? I don't even think I asked it to be wrapped, but wow, that's great. I mean, if it was a present for someone, then maybe it's because I mentioned, make my Christmas or something. But wow, lovely. I'm very chuffed with what they've done here. The Benchmade is certainly making light work of that. So here it is. B5000PG-9ER. I was thinking about getting this watch for a while, and I wasn't into watches on the 35th anniversary. If I was, I probably would have picked up the gold with the positive display. With this 40th anniversary though, I'm not, I much prefer the gold of this anniversary than the silver, and also the standard recrystallised. So one part of the box you get the watch with a lovely case there, and then the other side you get the warranty and the module instruction guide and things. So this is the box. And just opens like so. And this is like an insert. So very secure. It's heavy. It's a heavy one. I think it's similar weight, maybe a little bit heavier than my other sort of bronze G-Shock. is, look at that. That's incredible. It's lighter than I expected. I'm very chuffed. Wow. It's not as dark. It's good because it's not as like in your face as the, you know, say uncrystallized. Yeah, so they kind of add a coating, I think. IP coating, I think it is, to the stainless steel. I'm sure I heard like 3 times stronger or something, or it's definitely more scratch resistant things than the polished gold. I've heard that the stainless steel ones do scratch a little bit, which again is a bit of a paradox. G-Shock, to quote the term from MWC. I think he came up with that first. I'm not sure, but I'll credit him because that's where I heard it first. It's a paradox G-Shock in that G-Shocks are renowned to be kind of tough and you know, ready for anything and thrown around, but then Casio come along and release pretty G-Shocks, which you don't really fancy getting too bashed up and things. Although this one, I think it can take it. Definitely that first link is darker though. You can see that first link is darker, just in the light. I have to say, like other unboxers and reviewers and things, this is certainly different in person than you know, images and video. It's definitely different in person. It's weighty. It really is weighty. It's smooth. It's so smooth. Like the camera will pick up all of this texture, but it is as smooth as the normal stainless steel G-Shocks. Everything's smooth. I mean, you're probably used to touching this kind of steel, and there'd be like little bits and things, and bit of a rough edge, rough texture, but it's not. It's all smooth. It just looks like it's got that texture. I do like these bracelets. I have the other full metal G-Shock, the 2100 in the bronze, and that's my favourite out of those 4. As much as I like the gold, I like the clasp too. I like the 4 micro adjustments there. It's super easy to take these pins out. Literally, if you've got a you could probably do it with a paper clip, really, depends, but if you've got a proper watch tool, you just poke in there and it's on a spring bar and it pokes the spring down. You pull the link out, you do the same the other side, you pull that out, and then you join them up and add one. It's super easy to swap. Don't let it, having a metal bracelet put you off at all. It's not like some Seikos where they have like a sleeve system and whatever. This G-Shocks, Casio have done a fantastic job. But yeah, you can see the 40th there. It is tough solar, so it's solar powered. The only downside of this is there's no kind of indicator of the power level, unlike on the 2100s, which is a bit of a shame. It would be good to have that on this module, much like the 5600 has the little LMH there. It's just nice to have that on there, but you go into your app because it is Bluetooth as well as multiband 6. So multiband 6, it will every sort of 2 o'clock in the morning every day, it will sync up with one of 6 atomic radio signals around the world. Not everywhere in the world is in range of those, so yeah, it might make more sense to get just a solar powered G-Shock, or even a solar Bluetooth G-Shock if you wanted it to remain quite accurate. I mean, quartz digital watches are pretty accurate anyway, but yeah, you get some added functionality if you have the Bluetooth. The buttons are fine. They're gold. There's a little star there, which is great. We've got world time, alarm, stopwatch. It's just really cool to have one of these watches that's so solid and that's metal. As cool as this is, you know, in the resin, this is just on it's just on another level, isn't it? It's fantastic. It's hard to explain without holding a metal square in your hands. You've got the light, which is different to this one. This one kind of goes on and off. And I think the 5000 also goes on and off, whereas these metal ones, it's kind of like a bit of an upgrade before you get onto the titanium ones, and then you get onto the MRGs. The lights all work a little bit differently, and the displays get a little bit clearer as they go up. So this display, I don't know if you can see, is it's definitely clearer than the 5610. You can see a little bit of ghosting, like when you tilt the screen. You know, probably like 30-40 degrees, about 40 degrees. Whereas this one, no, there's no ghosting whatsoever. Like even on the extremes, each side, there's no, more legible. So although, you know, you take the view of the watch costing way more than one of these, and in the UK these are still £100. I managed to pick up mine. I didn't say this in the unboxing because it was just an unboxing, but I did manage to pick up mine for £80 because it was on sale, but they are normally £100. But the metal G-Shocks, at least the standard silver and gold ones, not this one, you can get them for about 350. So yeah, 3.5 times the amount, but you know, you are getting, although the same module, the light works different, and definitely the legibility is different as well. I do really like that gold ring around and the brick pattern. The white writing on there doesn't bother me at all. I think it's fine. I like the black on the gold. Yeah, from the distance you don't really think it's a G-Shock, other than the shape, because that protection there and that saying G-Shock, you really have to look quite close. And I like the muted gold. It is very muted. I think the camera and the lighting in here is making it shine a bit more, but in person it's definitely more of a dull gold, which is what I wanted to go for. I didn't want to draw too much attention, even though that this one is you know, double the price of the normal metal G-Shock, but this is fantastic. I'm over the moon. I'm not sure whether I'll get the silver one because of the negative display. I might just bite the bullet and go for the shiny silver one, maybe. Yeah, I haven't decided yet, but I definitely wanted a, you know, bronze, silver, gold G-Shock reflection in the collection. Yeah, very chuffed with this. I'm gonna obviously be wearing it a fair bit now to charge it up. It should be fine, and I'll be connecting it to Bluetooth right now and setting some of the features on there, and obviously setting the link length as well. Fantastic. Thank you DC Leak as well for your great service. Hopefully I can bring you more unboxings and first looks and things. What I will do is I'll just put it on wrist. I'm not keen on doing this because, you know, I'd like to you know, change the bracelet size, but yeah, that's kind of how it looks. My wrist is it's a decent sized wrist actually. I think it's like 7.5 inches. I need to measure it, but I can get away with 2100s and some of the larger G-Shocks as well quite well on my wrist, and I think normal squares anyway. I think also people can. The one thing I will say is obviously it's a little bit different than the resin G-Shock in that, you know, these lugs, I think they are, that they are fixed. I want to call them lugs. Whereas the resin one, there's like this extra bit of plastic that hugs your wrist a bit more. Obviously thinness as well. The resin one is thinner and, yeah, of course, way lighter. What's this, 50 grams or something like that, with the 5000 being about 100 because of the, you know, full metal case back. But these metal ones are about 160, I want to say 160 grams. So you will definitely feel like you've got a watch on with these, whereas the resins and even the 5000, 5000 sometimes you feel like you've got it on, but it's such a snug fit. But anyway, that's what I wanted to show you today, and the unboxing, and a bit of a shout out as well. I hope you've enjoyed this very special unboxing for me. I will pick up a silver one, maybe not this recrystallised because of the negative display, even though I think it works very well with that model, but hugely impressed with this gold one. And it's just nice to get a, you know, just to celebrate their 40th anniversary. Yeah, it's nice to have a bit of nostalgia on my wrist too. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the unboxing. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.